You are live on Punch on Kessben television. Usain ti dwumade Kessben radio enyumbre ebeja for ebetsna se na yahwe seye my Ghana ye hyase efri na wotwe yesimusen na Ghana ensem etie sansem no sunsanso say na wo ede MIN. Don't forget 2020 general election December 1 is just around the corner. Electoral Commission after so my compilation of the new voters register. MIN nyanentie say embreda inim ombeye exhibition of the voters register so that yebetimi akọ na yakọ check say yedin any data omo capture our system num sa ene wo say eya na Electoral Commission ene dey one ensentro for Asia edato Ghana for enim say the exhibition exercise shall say a free ochina aye fiada na the tiene say ubetimi akọ no akọ check say ubibia okay a umpese because of COVID-19 ubetu anamon no akọ say akọ check physically ene nyankopon adom ye the artificial intelligence ye enema pi etieno an say ubekọ phone so na voter ID number na ye ma wo no wabo no send a call short code Electoral Commission provide I think is 1422 na uko 1422 o send sa we no kwa ebe ma wo data information was system num do we say bibia okay and to take advantage of technology, digitization of the economy, digitization of Ghana. I must see you betimi atsena ofie na wabo o number no ascend ako 1422 1422 na wa check ubibia. Previously people were trying to access the service but because na ensha sienti na we try awunya but from ochina 18th jumade no shase no when you send your special unique ID number to 1422 you'll get a message bema we hu say ubibia no okay, your name will be there, your voter ID number will be there, your age will be there, your gender will be there, your polling station code will be there, your polling station will be there, na bibia district, region, everything. Some information will be available. No one will say status no okay for the December elections. That is one issue. Now, Electoral Commissioner so ye wa na CCA Electoral Commissioner me nya ntie say omo ebue nomination. Enti a free ende enwumbre 6 p.m. Opesa contest as a presidential candidate, either say on the ticket of a political party and answer as an individual, independent candidate. Ubetumi akọ Electoral Commission for website I'll provide. Then you go and download the forms. Ofele forms niwia, then you submit the forms. Eligibility criteria omo de ato kwan the fata, when the qualify say utumi jina as a presidential candidate, why any fata utimijina as a parliamentary candidate. Nina ewo Electoral Commission's website okowa ubenya sa information no. There enyumbre issue presidential candidate deposits also moye in the range of 100,000 Ghana cedis. This kind of 1 billion. And no an Electoral Commission say top bankers draft, then you deposit that way with the Electoral Commission. Now people have said say it is too much. 1 billion too much. And the Electoral Commission enters so be say on chem 2 na MBA 50,000 Ghana cedis. It be say MBA 70,000. It be say MBA 40,000. It be crap to 4 bo MBA 10,000. My brother, my sister, sovereignty of Ghana, you cannot mobilize 1 billion and you want Ghanaians to take you serious. Go and sleep. The President of the Republic of Ghana oba na de bo can and in ebo papa 1 billion. It is expensive. This is we should get serious. But anyway, that's my view. But if few say democracy is not for sale, so it's too expensive. But for me, we should take our politics serious. If you want to be the president of Republic of Ghana, you should be able to mobilize 1 billion as a deposit. Now, I don't know crowd can out me a certain margin of votes percentage. Now, usika no omasanya refund with them. Now we so, but that's my view anyway. That's democracy. You can also share your view. What I don't agree with you is when you insult me. My view I have expressed. You can express your view. You don't have the right, so you insult me. It's not about insult. It's about democracy business. Let's talk. Now, in Yumbre, democracy about for almost sign a share punch. Our Kessben television Yumbre, ebe any opportunity to hear from my panel members. Issues are concern the Uben said Nana di party to say abino a finance no and as a buyer resource no. It is to say ubi bia the seeker echo di say microfinance, say savings and loans, financial institutions. A can impose or mono ya arrangement say it be a bond and it be a physical cash. And they are sitting in physical cash. A ben bejiwade. Omasha sia omu etia ubia sika ede amano. Enti amanfo ejisha omo. That is an issue that we'll discuss. But then this issue say nkanya ade a omo no kan ya enti aban na nkanya ade a obetua. That is share wickedness. Is that the case? We'll look at that issue. In your brain so honestly na me you best spend much time on this Okada thing. But because they are linked to Okada, Trotro, taxi, we'll discuss that as a composite issue. They are a transport sector. NDC say then obey ewo, NPP say then obey ewo. So two main political parties, Omo Manifesto ababonten, why enane de ebeboa ama Ghana for your transport sector ho etimi etumpon na edije. There me personally na many nye ho say the whole country no baby ye drew sa year 20 ye beko 2021 countries be air try say fuel a de guka mo so mo beja yiso enti sa cars ni na beba Africa fuel a de a diesel egu mo so mo beja yiso enti petrol beja yiso diesel mo beja yiso no mo call electric e be yiso solar. And mu ya 20 ya ye wo mu ya o na o my Ghana ye nkote a ye de Okada e de ye issue at the national level say ye be legalize and I say ye legalize. Anyway, as I've said, we will link it to other issues near discussed as a composite issue. But then you bring Amankwah Baba Punch Jumadi. So me dinga the Ohene Gyan lawyer, thank you, and I will say thank you to Yema Minua Abeja for me about Dr. Hans Arthur, a 10 patron, University of Education, Winneba, and I am on pese or better, but autonomy no is almost completed, and that is good news. Honorable Amankwah Awuku Michael, MCA for Achoma Mobiaja South, or her Enyumbre. We'll discuss these issues also. So, Mijidi, yes, Umpomi, Enyumbre. Wadrin shows us your same visa. We'll send at the bar a short code, the mobile number I provide. We will read it to the hearing of the world. Please, I said, send me a message and I will read your message. Don't call me because I cannot pick your call. Okay, so Enyumbre Misha say in free Jans. What that is nice. Yo,
lawyer Medasi. Mama fa queen.
Now autonomy is 7 is the same.
Lawyer, it's a press conference or Yan campus. Yes. My man for Queen Dynamicia, it's if I would say Kessben FM, National Power Share, Kessben TV, and then in Bray. Minchia Kunfi constituency leadership are all in Nara. Na Mensanson Fa and Crackase, Menfama Krura, na Mumbona Bado, Bichian, Krura, or 32 the second, Nana. If you did there, Yanko Pong, Omo Quatintin, Omo Hodin. Na Jumari Dibwa Santimai na Ghana main na no so onkodo. Lawyer, my chairman presidential candidate and the former president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Papa, yadawase. About by Shoki Kumasi, the dead. In fact, the elephant was chased somehow into the bush, but Sanaba, we are going to chase him back again. Lawyer, say autonomy bill will pass, Anambwa. Martin be crab, information well, but Martin quite a Mampina sign. But don't know ceremonial until they are arrangements until there possibly no Abba can. But I think they so far so good. Now rumors be in the say now go follow church or in some whatever. Offending social media or in news portals there, even Kumasi na Mampon, Crown autonomy, no, Yerokona, they, oh, Master, it was not necessary. Meanwhile, I want to catch you there are Nkofu they are eating from the previous confusion that was in Winneba. Until they didn't even want us to get autonomy. They are in Kumasi. Some of them are in Kumasi, and we know them. So we told them that yesterday there was nothing like that. We want to assure the government, the president, the Minister of Education that there's no problem in Kumasi and Mampong. In fact, the two principals, even on Friday, had a meeting, strategizing on how to take off. And I'm asking Martin put there, even there has been 150 clearance possible that the new university there on fan okay. They say me catch there. In as much as a subject of fresh go to in Kofo while put your document now the other yam and invest neighbor to Pempendubia invest never be autonomy. The government should be mindful of the historical antecedent of UW. Mother and the yaka in some city Uniba, one students who are called Rampage, the Kumasi and Mampong were peaceful, we were there, nothing was happening. Kumasi and Mampong, no matter how it is, we have stayed focused. And Kachira or Mamping there, we have the men. It's because of the men war infrastructure agency na workshop no Okada university they say no mad mo yes lawyer may kind there is hope, and I'm assuring everybody that if they give us the room to operate without any unnecessary interference, 5 years down the line, you see that this AA Usted will be a university everybody would want to come and be part for us to build a better Asanteman and a better Ghana.
But as the answer that I'll come back to you. Now, Electoral Commission. Before I become Rabo, Electoral Commission, almost fees 100,000 Ghana cedis for the presidential, 10,000 Ghana cedis for the parliamentary. View as the same.
Lawyer, Mekade in Ghana, two political parties in our fourth Republican Constitution, we have enjoyed power. For NDC, NPP, they can pay. But for the smaller parties, I don't think they can. And the reason is that when some of this money are quoted, what the Electoral Commission is doing is that the smaller parties should go and do lala sulala from the bigger political parties.
How?
My brother, can someone play Nako baby? Messi. There are 100,000 Ghana cedis here that way. Some of the smaller political parties will be financed by the major political parties.
Some of them.
Yes, some of them.
Okay.
In fact, majority of them.
That's what other parties best sponsor. Not already they are sponsoring them.
So what I'm saying is that you see, we should be mindful. Last 4 years, MPP they were crying over 50,000. Today, MPP is jubilating over 100,000. Jubilating
or upset say it's okay. Oh. What is that jubilating?
My brother. It's a simple thing. They are jubilating. They have no qualms about this amount.
Okay.
Because now the public purse is in their pocket. They are controlling public purse, so they believe that this 100,000 is a cool chop. Even if they wish, they should increase it. But I don't think it is supposed to be so. My lord, my make catch in there. 100,000 cities. Ono naija. Obotum wa catch the yimpa no. Obotum we buomai and I don't to mumai. To be frank with you, me, I think that she stay with even the what do you call it? 50,000, another possibly 50% increment. In the what do you call it? The old one, I wouldn't have had a problem. This year, 100%.
Smaller political parties now can for a political party to exist as a functional political party, you should have some minimum number of supporters in every region, every electoral area and stuff. You know, members cannot contribute to mobilize us as a way they are. Then where are we going with this?
My lord, Sika members mobilize it's not only meant to pay filing fee.
But if they believe in you, they will really graciously organize money for you.
They can raise this money. However, political party organization goes beyond just paying filing fees. So me give there, Sikan, if 4 years you are 200%, next 4 years you are likely to raise this 100% again. No. I mean last 4 years we spoke about it. To this year it has repeated. The following years to come they will go. So it's better we talk about it today.
So what your view is?
I believe that look, say even 50% of the previous. And able to that for 75%.
That would have been cool for you.
I mean, it wouldn't be bad, even though if you have kept it there, 50,000.
And go okay. Maybe that's it. I'll come back to you. That's your opinion. I'll come back to you. Maybe that's it. Because honorable cool. Honorable here a design.
Yamida
municipality what to say? Okay. Now, you share electoral commission, the filing fee.
Lawyer Medasi, na mefa akonya so nchia woni ahwefo ne atiefo na.
Bazo nim so de mekade. Anya na ebe ka no.
Mekade odi nyina.
Oba Friday oba de nsa pine ne bae. No so obewura no hu se enya bia de nsa pine e continue just
Lawyer, only problem cry.
One honorable says he be.
Only problem.
Mayor, Kumazi Mayor.
That's right.
Mechiao.
Na menchia ye Asantmewura. Oto koso otumfo si to ebio. Na menchia regional minister ne me abediachi. Menchia ye me constituency executives, me MP honorable Emmanuel Gyan ne the chairman. Na fe me fa konya so kumso enchia omampanyini. Nana ado dankwa ekufuado ado dankwa osia woyo na menchia na be dia so Dr. Mahmoud Baumia na menchia me lecturer Dr. Hans utwa bisibi ma
what is it blue
me na mchao
utwa bisibi ma me ne eneno wakono boko meji bisiwa
scores.
Oh yes. So what about the is that? Lawyer, Electoral Commission for a year abejoku a oman na kumni e de abato mo hwehwe ya hwe mo nsase omo entoto no ma se de be ya oman kamamika bi amamua ye nyina ye de ye sa hya se ne age atum se no ene okwan a yemfa so na yemfa nkyekere man no omo enye emfa entoto mayen ena omo de omo filing fees aba. I didn't say in respect of the parliamentary filing fees in there, omo maintaining the previous fee no presidential no ena omo page mu akọ 100,000. Na lawyer the attorney say amanyuku political parties nye baako for the form for the constitution and kasankran talk about founding fathers enti nipaku a political party, the definition of political party no loosely no bit maka say enipa o madwene isa ekọ belokum a ya ka bomu say adwene a o madwene no abo ano no omo ebeton sa adwene no say da be amanfo be ebeton nti political parties no womo enton enam womo nton banche womo nton womo nidwa I mean kind of say womo nidwa the womo yen say womo ton ideas they espouse ideas so what I say nti adwene no ada otiri no a wo ton amanfo no e na amanfo ebehwe yen say sa adwene a wo kan o se eto ana se ni ka se eto sa adwene ya adwene a eda fan na da no kwamu a nipa do no aba beto mo beto no kire say omo so e ba be invest in that friends enterprise inti say okope bibie di say omampanyini na say for filing fee bra menyini say filing fee say ba ko fo bi na sebe wonko na wonko dwedwe na wonko fe sa filing fee bra a political party as an institution and as organization and edomu maso di so be sade enunti me hu di nti o se problem e wo mu se ekoso pi a ebetimi ade akonsider aba nipa originally no wo France opepa se besom ye man nanso so san se bia skasem no akoye kese nti no na ma omo nso ekeka sade na hye ka hye so a o man eventually no be sofa because if the idea no dey ban idea between ama oban na yede
o kan contact for na catholic party
no me can friend say particularly say o person independent presidential candidate so that's yeah the party the constitution allows for that but baby a me de any parliamentary primaries the hot there enipa no dodo no na mo person be so mo locality nti hono say scan wo form a but we be your president die I mean who dey nti o say wo political party na o idea so be spouse idea na unya ni pa ma mo anye dey buy into the idea and support it. So I don't have any
okay me
in any case o share NDC for see na Dr. Yanse ka say MP before jubilate over this filing fee. How we jubilating? Jubilation in say see a body this year when election as say yeah when election
so now let's
come to me so
quick one time no so
yes but mo NDC for o ka say na yen ska ebutom na ye tu ska wo mo come filing fee internal party organization you price everybody out mo the filing fee ko 4 billion old cities 400,000
ngemo de na
eventually ana amanfo ye didar say hey eja say party president mama fa nti wo de koto was anu bi edwin kan hwe na Ghana for the amount to buy and reduce about 300,000 even intra party friends elections no you charge 300,000 3 billion OCDs international obi institution like electoral commission also order 100,000 so you see be order 100,000 say or 400,000 no so what me e bomb mo na who meet a certain threshold who's got the horn my back offer okay it is one you did that threshold no and scan a consolidated fund the idea say lawyer the idea say presidential there are certain instances in other jurisdictions we say presidential ballot the thing best if you are
madness
yes useless. So we don't have to allow such a situation
we should build strong
institutions. The president's room
let's quickly look at free electoral commission was let's quickly look at the electoral commission obe display voters register na yakohwe yedin na wasan ayese obe display the names of people a omoye multiple registration was election ya na no ye a registration ya na no ye nkrofo ya double registration multiple registration no electoral commission say omotimi identify some nkrofo na omo ebe publicize omudin and as obe publish omudin ewo omo website. Now let's quickly look at that, Dr. Hansata.
Lawyer, mamemfa akwenyedo na muntu NDC fu afo. Lawyer, in that 3 days, moko work na most boys be northern settlers be. Ohun no say honorable na inyim de nkofu bi abaye ho abaje my wife ne voters ID card number there. What's one church din na yamfa one numbers na famra na say no. In fact, before then no na ma the masem no. Me alert even my regional executives. Na me fa kwenye du na me to NDC fu ina for there. So bi ba wo ho no catch there. For voters ID card number. From my non-true within on-true voters ID card number me pa wan chow. Demi yimpa no yen yimpa papa o yimpa bon pa. Wo be ya kana na bi anhwe ne ya wudimpo obeye afi letter register no mu because we yim there NDC yi le kwa akoto aba de de tia de na do dan kwa akofo ado na mamu bona olubuo kana
ha Nzata, I won't allow you to sit here on my television
and say what
and create the impression say because obi catcher will say now call work say obi abetro ne voter ID number and I'm supposed to be a voter ID number no a conclusive say a identifiable group being a better back on my party. I mean, where are you going with this?
Lawyer, you have the right, but I'm telling you that this is our suspicion as a political party.
So say so, a pure speculation.
And look, it is speculation or whatever you call it, but we know it is the ruling party that is behind it. And we
report to the police is an offense.
My brother. This report to the police thing. We are not reporting. We are telling our people that the people want to catch there for voters ID card, ma'am.
Okay.
They want whatever way you wouldn't what if you voter register. The middle do not record to about what would you be on am there record to about the tiara now the danko akufo na mebu bon. Into me power chawara what bound chabo woo not sack one the one for one call
to lawyer to we advert no way and I say
of one
and I say oh there as time no one
we can you find the exhibition ya exhibition is you put about show within na say corner we say within yima how can you go and even check your name into me can there exhibition day me sre NDC fu biara a ko show within me sre wala ko na ka check there within war about to humanumu because within yima ekoha 7 December no linya akonya ento aba infentia na akofo ado na mamu boni ya orokodwi enti mama ka kire on de ko na hwo nkrata no mu ekwa protocols a obeka kire follow sensusi wada ba horo wonsa ho wo wie na so wo mo sanitizer for your father for wonsam look nose mask na ahye mama obi wa but onam de yaye proper social distancing na ya nhye nti no ekwana lekwa ahye because ye hion de batena fom wa hodin na akaya campaign idama omanpayin da John Dramani Mahama mo wa tun wa baba Ghana ides na campaign na sankwa ankaya obesindan na aba na etu akoto aba nti me jakonyen do me de John Mahama ni dim me de sre NDC fu na Ghana fu nyinara me kira mo de mmonko na mmonko hwe mudi wa bato nka tanimu na make sure that mudi wo samuko na se mudi nyima mmonko hye won bi se won de ibadi nti na motro mudi mo me krata akita bi se na mudi nyim.
David, as I'll get back to you. Honorable, let's look at the exhibition.
Well, Medasi, lawyer, view na it is normal with every registration, fresh registration. ye be bia say the trading we are ye be exhibition just say ma amanfo a omko twere omudin no akwanya ama omako various registration centers omko twere omudin no omakohwe anya bia omudin no ewu mu ana fa de wo ana odin go but bia kwan e fa so spelling yes odin kwa na atochima nti also an opportunity say obekọ na why correction bia also we dey wo ye bia na say odin mu kra nso a eno mo akwanya ama watumi I change some of the odin so abam nti enya ade ya ade fofo.
So the exercise started Ochina.
Yes.
Now ended on the 25th.
That's the point.
And it's going on in all the 33,367
That's right.
exhibition centers.
That's right.
Our Ghana have
That's right. And no na Electoral Commission for Nabaso. Our new friends saying additions are what they introduce all the time. You see, I can say we are crying and what to cry. Want me and my MSI. Or mama opportunity say obet me attest mama code be
1422.
That's right.
1422.
1422.
Just send your
that's right.
ID number no to 1422.
That's right.
And you are good to go.
Now with my I verify.
Yes.
But we are who follow the steps now more manual but me all the details now or say be at you can also fresh link those changes. You know, I think it's very fantastic. The Electoral Commission has demonstrated saying good faith and openness. It was as I say more because right from the registration now what we have known our registration exercises to be in some instances we now you see a year short your friends saying registration materials are short this time around. Even the Electoral Commission went ahead further to provide on the internet. People could go to the internet to print from one A as a C, one C.
From one C.
Yes, they could go to the internet and print them. No man, Ankasa, I fail it. Nobody are called. And you know, I think say daily briefing and a weekly briefings are no more than they are not. I'm not too surprised about. But Dr. Yans coming back to what Dr. Yans hired. Say a man for being an air call registration, air call man for fear job. Is the way you have to the quiet. Dr. Yans one tell you say. Unless I don't know whether he has been involved, how long he has been involved in elections. You don't need to go and take anybody if actually it is indeed possible. Say possible, say what you will be there to register more. You don't need the person's card to do it. Because you know why? Apart from say young MPP, obi a buy ya obetwe ndi obi a no, you blue book who one, you share the details from you put the telephone number and house number, all the details you show. I nya the card no so we are genius the registration at the card no. What I say? It is there. Apart from that no, the Electoral Commission each day no it provided daily report print out all the political parties nipa do I register in that or that day no obi adin ne voter ID card number omo gender everything is there and so if it's possible say with me akwakoyi obi dey register mu must you go out fishing for people to give them money to go and take their card before you can take these names from there, register. I mean, most fair with these things. It's normal. You had never to a year. Even says I am can't say a very registration. Or me say, and now voter again. I should have go say a moment today. What I say, who so yes had in a year. Then this is for you. Now, Santa region registration forms for materials. And I ran out of short. Friends, ran shortage. Materials in what else are the whole day? Materials in the
okay, so the Electoral Commission.
These are the small things you do to what do you call?
Now the Electoral Commission. This is very important. The Electoral Commission, say, now those who have engaged or who were involved in anything, omono efo say etitia, abato honsem ewo Ghana hano. This is what is going to happen. You are good. You not have the right. You are not going to vote because before be more capture more multiple registration. Or register or sent away. No, register or sent away. Different dressing, different kind of way, just to beat the system. They don't want the system now. So more test so more Electoral Commission so obe publish silence no website. Omo dwen ho mpo so be publishing nationwide but the omo website the dino ebegu so that you know your name say wo no wakoye sa de no binti no enya ade a obi opportunity friend the exception list comprising the names of registered voters who have flouted the regulations of the registration exercise. The persons on the exception list cannot vote in the upcoming elections. The commission will also display the multiple lists, so says the Electoral Commission. And I'm happy to say now, so transparency na ebam na ye nyina akosite to akwa say asoma si we na oye sa ade no na o kire obi ka say na medin ye yi me ya wo say sana woni ye bi a wo ye ntina wonya kwan to aba.
Lawyer, you see it is not that, and I think say a very good Electoral Commission for us. Yes, our publishers are list. And indeed, apart from some publishers, we provided that particular list so each registration.
They should prosecute them.
No, genuinely, there are some of them who are double registered genuinely.
How can you say genuinely?
No, everyone more. Maybe I'm not able to find the right word. Which I say,
there's no right word for it. Double registration is double registration.
No. Just say ABI.
When you register twice, a double registration.
Again, the bonus so. We go home or twin necessity machine so. Or necessity machine so. Na say, I'm 5 years. So, what means I am a back. What I means I'm on the back. I'm back. I'm on the friends. The necessary correction.
Or the same polling station, the same registration center, the same day, the same
genuine.
And the commission no can say so one go through system. Omo can say omo my multiple way no. They provide different information BT system or they do say credit or the different attire and call her the din way wa permanent permutation trying to just minimum what for. Such people don't hold any beef.
I don't see why
people should be dealt with in accordance with them.
I don't see why people should be.
Anyway, so now the Electoral Commission, so please take advantage of the exercise. Go and verify, go and check your name. And also, but the short code is 1422 just so that you don't forget. You and check your name. Okay, so now the Electoral Commission issue is out there, you know, ACO. Now, Yembra Manifesto. The NPP versus the NDC. Now, what NDC about Asante Mantema ebe town hall meeting, Kyan University, and SMP NAPA free hall. Ebine enchiremwa wo NDC specifically Manifesto near Moumbeye. Ede amagana ne mo mbe ya ma santeman mene ne ma MPP anye ne ma MPP ya M Gana ne ne keka ho ya zata how did it go
lawyer na meti hobby nanu ya den pa ya kwai na yankopon charge Ghana fo ya bakan nsam kire hon ya Gyan manifesto ya launch manifesto no we no jede ya ba the doorstep the manifesto is for the people we say people's manifesto na by my own definition people's manifesto is a manifesto of the people for the people and by the people. It emanated from the people and we want the people to get the very understanding of the manifesto. Now lawyer yes chance in the education the chance in na education ni mun sam no and ya kade. Number one, we are going to include private secondary schools into the free education policy. The lawyer Kaya, His Excellency John Mahama Bakumasia, what Kumasi Technical University Auditorium, and that John Mahama catching there. I will not cancel free education. Namaba may review free education. And unfortunately, the so-called intellectual party was there. For them, in English, to review means to cancel by the MPP. Ne catch on there. We want to for one meaning our biara. Na hand the yim there, you be review. Review no na fear catch on there. we are going to review the free education policy to include private senior high schools. The private senior high schools are Ghana ha. Nana Amankwah Akufo-Addo ne tenure we go schools in almost all of them. In fact, me wo Kumasi na me chirade e wo Elite College when I was doing my masters. Lawyer, say Elite College school for wo open. Na say ejina new site na nya car. Masa ni nya car for 2 hours. Over 1,000 students and over ni nara. In the ECOWAB, you can barely count. Classrooms where this is no students.
Why?
Why then? Because Nana Amankwah Akufo-Addo say, for me to give you the private schools, there once one train in secondary school for me, you know, but they work on double track. That is what he said.
Ah,
I say.
Man, to us,
Mama chill munatini. Nana Amankwah Akufo-Addo say because private school for no owners will call minister or catch minister. Double track yali. Your classrooms is war. Your teachers were why. Several of why a crowd there over charity. May students be in the train one because young capacity are over 300,000 and over. I said the whole country private schools are in Nara. Say it's young on board for the training of the free education people now. There will be no need for double track. Nana Akufo-Addo Nana Amban what's Dabi free education is for government schools. And then end this yes. For us to have a free education, no, abaya maya double track if you want. Ya pede ya the private schools ni kan na one dan away say siwa say be ota
private schools e mo dia wa hin.
Private schools. Ma bo bi to the Elite College.
No. Okay, private schools as in
private schools in the Ghana you private secondary schools you have 2 of them. You have international school like ICS, GIS, TIS, all those.
Okay.
But they don't even run WASI. Public secondary school now you talk about like Opoku Prempe and Fiasman secondary school. No. They ran WASI. And the private schools that were Guno, they were WASI. West Africa examination can private school.
The metu asem na see ya mobile extend free SHS
to the private
schools are omonye sa Montessori Cambridge.
No.
No omo ye wasi exam
for now.
Omo nyina no mo de ombe
ka. Omo nyina ka.
Sa na wo mo manifesto no.
Masa, yeah, private school is private school. But here we are saying say amitie samesi me peda meba ekaye Cambridge. Cambridge school if called TIS, even ICS, Ghana, Machado, there's kind of school fees are Uchiano, it book out in dollars. It's all our phone. I widen that the Obabuka share the school. That one, it is your own decision. Okay, that one, it is a foreign. We are talking about West Africa. Okay. The one that is a par with the secondary school now. The one yesterday, we are giving WASI registered secondary schools are what Ghana here. We're going to give them free.
But my manifesto says yes, I know.
Lawyer.
Manifesto no unless they be amendment for now year.
Government secondary school now more free no. Ibe exams no watch.
What's he?
Good. It's yes extending free education to the private secondary school. We mean the private secondary school that's right. What's
but in your manifesto you have said you are in your manifesto you have said say you are going to expand the free SHS program to cover students in private senior high schools in undeserved / deprived areas. So when there's now to read your manifesto, I don't know, page 70 of your manifesto under secondary education. The next NDC government will, and that is item B, expand free SHS program to cover students in private senior high schools in undeserved / deprived areas. So this is another say
what is your understanding of the undeserved and deprived area you are talking about?
I want to be educated.
I am telling you that. For me mama o te ben so esamai in Norisham. Obatasen. Secondary school owo ben so esaman. Another owo ben so owo takwa owo nsayem na ewiemu a oye secondary school what tro wasi
modom nya be kan
won yinara we private o we abano when you Ghana for ma no come school. So treat there I'd want to enjoy ye.
Okay.
It's in what we said, that is what we said.
Okay.
It's what the whether undeserved or whatever, that one for Chinchen. Yes, we are extending free education to private senior high schools that run that take the WASI exam like the public senior high schools.
Okay.
Simple. Then we are the other there. Licensure examination. Ya catch home there. Ghana for. Sir, I will go back to teacher training college.
Before you come to that one, quickly on this secondary school thing. Now the D of your manifesto says complete abandoned structures for secondary and technical education, including abandoned e-blocks to cater for current students and expected increase in admissions. We run a contract to say one analogy baba mwako fa private schools I extend we call because also be expanded e-blocks and extra infrastructure was schools so that a bit more contain students. I also say any omunso so expected increase a beba. Then at the same time also so you are saying is you expand SHS free to the private school so that two no
lawyer maybe sometimes possibly say you know we are not in normal times.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
yes, maybe church room in COVID-19 era like this. What it means, they say, even we need to decongest our secondary schools.
Okay.
Remember, classroom are not for 100, 70. Today, if you are going back to the 25. This is if we are going by that standard now, with COVID-19 protocols, let's go school. Can we get classroom to put them? Even if we finish all the e-blocks, still we need the
COVID. Okay.
And we don't even know when COVID is going.
Okay.
It's, and this manifesto we did, every political party had in mind of COVID. Unless, of course, you don't know what COVID is about.
Okay.
It's may kind of ask for the private school, someone they come for or slow, more the fast. So yes, the private school we are adding it. Number 2, I'm call licensure. May ya catch on the teacher for me teacher bio or ben so same or chram ade ofi be kwai or be chram ade or ben so same onno kita licensure teacher bio a chram ade teacher Moses a chram ade teacher Gamalu a chram ade won yina chram ade up to this time licensure what call one colleges of education we no what chram one may ya catch NDC for catch teacher for in there e college of education iwie licensure yeah man chro number 1 yeah man kan kaye wo friend national service number 2 number 3 you go post to direct you win them no say teacher yi e University of Education KNUST College of Education UDS equal yena kay education you don't need to write any licensure exams but my pena motor sene there. Sir, a KNUST, Kaya mathematics, Kaya mathematics, or KNUST. And now, and education and Kawa. Sir, Pena, teaching profession, Mutima, from what University of Education, or catch them there, Mempam Kaya education, Intimicoya, diploma in education, and son of war confirm because Nampena be a professional teacher. Into the same education, or undergraduate. Not a Pena by education profession, you have to go to National Teachers Council. Control exams. Na baba ye. But say teacher yi, what train the teacher ya?
License
ya cancel for you.
No, no, relax.
Anyway,
relax.
Marty.
We have discussed 2 issues. Others will come. Don't worry. No, we are. It's a discussion. It's a discussion. Don't say that. It's not fair. But before I go to him, have teachers said, say, or more problem writing the licensure exams? Have teachers complain? So more problem.
Lawyer, sometimes say if you follow the union leaders.
Oh, I'm asking a simple.
Remember, teachers, they have complained.
Me that's it.
And they like our policy.
I'm a teacher, and I feel say for teachers to be respected, you throw licensure exams are a beefy up your dignity as a profession. Why we should run away from licensure exams?
Lawyer, did you teach before you become a lawyer?
Yes.
Great.
I'm still a teacher.
Remember,
I love teaching.
The time now I tried no. And the licensure no. Are you telling me that in a tried another than you dignity?
Being cancer, but I'm saying this. I exams as a teacher, licensure exams. I would gladly would have embraced the idea because me cry exams every time. That's a me as a teacher. I don't be slow say.
No, teacher, why exams and teacher?
I'm saying
why exams and
so a teacher or you qualified now? Why should that teacher fear say
the teacher is not afraid because the teacher because he became a teacher because he graduated he wrote a lot of exams.
Now let's look at the two issues that we talk about. Issue about this abolition of expansion of the free SHS to cover private schools. And then the issue of licensure exams. Saying MPP addresses the issue.
Yo, lawyer, that's you. Na, yema omampegni so itrinkwa. I'm say over the weekend last week or so, na ECOWAS heads of ECOWAS states no. Omo eye Ghana for Adom man elected as chairman of ECOWAS. So I think it's an endorsement of what Ghana is doing. Na lawyer, the other would need you media DNA election in hand could say. Montpellier Nanado can say. Yamen Chadiano, the two leading political parties no. I can defone immune in hand nipa or my abitra akunyeso pen. Former President Mama Abetra akunyeso. For first 4 years, 4 years as vice, and then another 5 years or so as president. Until we are media obedient. And on my penny so, Bosch or share, any anamu to so far, no, and also you're gonna phone myself. Until this election, no dear, and you can say a very simple and straightforward. It will be a media with you. As some council by ye. Any dear, what me ye, any dear warrior, and a to 1 year in their coalition. There shouldn't be difficult, there shouldn't be any difficulty whatsoever. You see, me say, now the end is for quiet. No so launch manifesto, lawyer. Me the man say manifesto ko launch you. I'm going to do and as some session address. And I say, oh, baget no go ready, you mama go ready. And almost had to so free one on buy. Kumasi. Na Kumasi no, lawyer. Ade ba ko mo ye ya, o se ka ho asem. The motorbikes o mo ko hia, mo mpanyini dada motorbike ni ade no. I think say behavior be o mo putu up a wo. Eye tech ho. Just it is how go no mo so sesa. Almost mistake. Into one person can afford more another opportunity to correct those mistakes. Which mistake they have still not told us.
Now let's go to the substance.
Lawyer, me say motorbikes no me say cars you know we are near motorbike I mean it was too bad.
Lawyer,
it was too bad.
I said where you
and I think say the NDC
I no correct. I said we are okay, I no correct, me
and the NDC for Okada. Me say omo kasa ya Emma, one case member has died. Because at the end point, I do have no moon here. Papa no more so much.
Young co-education.
Lawyer, now no dear NDC for a car education. Or more baromo catch they say. Yan free senior high school at the buy. Yan yana no home. You're sorry, you know, niti yana, sorry, in a cocoy. Yan na home. In fact, now the crowd, former President Mama Cracker say, sir, police near the bank, Gyan said him.
I hear for no can.
Oh, what's he? President, please. This is what I will not entertain this. I want to read this.
Okay, you host it. Because me na cry uncle lawyer.
Relax.
As soon as I said this against the
relax.
Lawyer.
Now,
Intieni come here former President Mama Nano can say, "Oh, President Akufo-Addo's police are senseless."
Okay,
Masa, please.
No, please, gentlemen, let's go for it.
You see, lawyer,
doctors, please.
Okay.
You see, it's not normal way. I'm about this one.
Let's make
Doctor, your hands are but and President Mama can say, President Akufo-Addo policy implementing now is senseless. Yan send him. They been free senior school. I'm penny the pie. The young son him say, "Nancy, what transit share? Send Kay basis a dining every. Nancy, I shall say, free senior school. One year, once is gonna dine in meeting to young son it away and they double track. Lawyer, will it ever happen, say? Or may you better say, you see, young educational infrastructure in area. Will not ever need any defensive infrastructure because these things are developmental issues. It means they live with us. Abroad money, you know. Now we continue to require. It was in those things. Was he trying? We should hold this country should stop and get all the infrastructure needs before. In Tina now more certain a year free day free e-blocks. E-blocks no. One more promise you say. One more every year you make 50. Until by 4 years no, we 200. No. So I am a 4 year, where ban 4 year, any the year and boom 47. 47 no, we divide by 4 on the average they're saying. It is if we are to go by one more calculations now. And then 50 not as we said 50 gram so only 50 gram now by 4 years on the average, you know, it means they do more than 12 on the average. So that's it, 4 years now. It is our pace now can young come time I be all the e-blocks in the area and sign implementing anyway. This is the NDC for you. One must say, now you apart from some cars any year free seniors any year down. Now be you this after 20 years. Lawyer, one more sign Abaka, former President Mama Abaka say, if you have 2 billion Ghana cedis, will you spend all of them on free senior high school? International for the is going to acquire. Or you get any other infrastructure requirement of this nation? Because what discuss can you mortgage? Yes, can you education. That's the NDC. It is under so say who be extending a friend saying private schools now. We are not going to go into the friend saying the practical challenges a woman. But they should tell us say scan anyone almost anyone. We are manaka dumpeno. And then they say Akufo-Addo here you must well say what na anya sikana ma nanu bia ba dumpeno on to say success. Now we can spend more than a friend say because don't forget say even without the private schools we are spending 2 billion. And he said, the private schools will become there. Then we are going to go beyond that. What is the former president tell us? You should come back and tell Ghanaians and say, I was wrong
but
in that.
Analogy now, maybe me na still me emphate me who na nisu ye HSA.
You make it.
No, none I will see discuss issue no in general. My point is say, maybe I maintain maybe I say because now uti NDC send your more can because say double track by enti. Ama private schools no nyina no. Say omo schools no nyina gu because enkra bia ni ho. Now say akra bia ni sa private schools na it means say omo wo government schools. Government no e cater for sa enkra no. So NDC ba no say obe extend the akọ private schools na to cover which people. Because if this case are already a war double track, ban a cater for them in Tinama, private schools no nyina gu nipa bia anywhere. Unless they be omotiti baby, I don't know. But for a good because omo nyina e double track. And I ban even free. extending it to the private schools no ebekwa kokoba nkra de wo here that is me I'm so not getting that picture no unless they be
you see Dr. Yan Frank can say esan say private schools no were facilities already you push him nkra nko
omo double track
that's what he's saying
then there will be no more financial burden and because already know they are being catered
me say one more kind of quiet yet too beautiful throw quiet. Me see, you don't even understand what you're saying. In fact, listening to Dr. Yans and Nekwano, I can understand previous. I can understand perfectly why you or a friend say see you and then.
Oh no, I don't want. There's no fair. No.
How can you say that?
No, we'll draw that. No.
I'll draw.
Okay.
How can you say? You don't even understand the economic model. More pretty. And that's what my operating. They don't even understand the economic model. They say no. What can absorb? You know, oko take friends say nationalize yes private schools now.
No, but then you can arrange with them.
These are private friends say businesses.
No, but you can so extend way to them. But you can so extend way to them for them to enjoy. Because now
the present COVID. The private school for because they are not teachers they are not on friends say government payroll. Government friends say has met with private schools now. Said the baby bit relief. You can give them relief. You can give them support. What is here? You can extend whatever infrastructure for me behind scholarship or whatever, everything to them. But you say absorb without taking into account its friends say private individuals' political motivation into account. How are you going to do that?
No, but I'm saying say one hot meal for either extended private schools. So we were able to extend to them.
Yes.
So
because we are in COVID.
Okay.
Had it not been for COVID, we just had it not been for COVID. And the COVID government will not do that. Because in the past, government even in the public schools, government did not expend the school fee into for example, the JHS,
yeah.
Which I say, even in the public schools, public sector and schools, when before the advent of COVID, these people were not being fed.
Yeah.
It's air COVID. Okay. And they are buying out Sabio or whatever they are. No, people are not going to work. They must survive too. So what I say, it's apart from say what they electricity, what I need in that channel. Private schools also they are burdened. They can't pay the teachers. Teachers must also survive. And to get more relief. That's what the president is doing. Post-COVID, no, I don't think government will say yes, that part is also to be able to do all those things. So that's it. And we say they are not clear as to what they want.
Now let's come to licensure exam.
The lawyer. What can you say? Now no, yeah, but I say be free,
lawyer. I think.
Yeah. When you do what you are doing, because time I made about room 1/3 the time. Then you are complaining that you are not being fair to me. So I'm monitoring. I'm also monitoring. Licensure exam.
No, you can't do that.
Licensure exam.
No. Because if you want to make this show,
yes.
Let me know. Because I spoke barely. When I spoke,
how many minutes did you speak?
It's not.
Were you monitoring?
I was monitoring.
How many minutes did you speak? How many minutes did you speak?
Me speaking more than your friend. 10 minutes. 10 minutes. She was speaking more than 14 minutes.
There's a program I say after we
license. See. Oh Lord. I mean this thing.
One kasa sati on time. Teachers kasa catch they say. When free Ghana, no more call Amana no baby so kochadia. They feel embarrassed because they don't have anything to show. One kasa. Have you listened? Have you listened? You're not listening. They are not listening. And so I'm surprised. I'm saying people's manifesto. They went to the people. What I say? Which of course we know is not true because when we be able to say the question of what is it? You see? Me just here, teachers no can say atrance. Heads of various institutions, what I can say. These things keep embarrassing us. A baby be come and be a. And just as every professional friend saying body piano, no. Let us also go along that line. Until one more moment that idea, it will be very unfair, say, after teaching for so long, no. Because, but going forward, no, this is how we must structure. What you said, nee, curriculum, cry, you're changing, you're changing, and then in Kunyakura desk, crumple, you're school for, and get that's not mono dress name, sir, what does it do? Sir, round table be, no, this is a money idea. That's what I say. We are changing, we are changing the face of this country, this economy. That's what I say. They don't know what they want. The teachers themselves are crying. Not I think Monday also or Wednesday. I was listening to one of your sister stations, and the headmasters in Carrier Secondary, saying high secondary school, Obuasi, about 3 headmasters. They were there espousing the virtue of these things. That's
okay.
But yeah, now just because you want to win an election, you first say free, sir, will be so here. And so you're not even getting them. Say how many of them have failed the exams?
Maybe that's it. I'll come back to you. Honorable Makela Buku and what made I say about Sima Dunsia. Oh, my man, how do I don't even know what I'm coming to you. I'm announcing when I don't want to have a problem. Yeah, I'm surprised at you. About on Grandpa Sima Dunsia, I will punch Jumadi, so Dr. Yahans Atta, a patron of TAI, and also a NDC senior member. And you bring Honorable Uku Amwa Michael, AMC4, Achuman will be a just South, New Patriotic Party member, and you bring. We are looking at issues affecting Ghana, issues Ghana. Now, the Yahans, share the NDC contention say after say NPP for a mock NDC for ideas and as a manifesto no. Now NPP for now shall say implemented and near my good and near my war mo people's manifesto no.
Lawyer,
check your time because I'm monitoring.
But I
want you to check.
I will also monitor. I want you monitor Samuel.
It's only fair.
Yes.
17.
Yes, yes, all of us.
Lawyer, I'll go back to education.
Okay.
Then I'll move on.
But I'm sure you know we'll close at 10. So at least I'm putting you on notice here.
When we started health insurance is a government policy.
Okay.
Health insurance no. Your private hospitals are where accredited Amankwah. And your public hospitals are one day on are buying hospitals in health insurance are watch out. Lawyer say MPP4 so what's it when you how I want to include the private secondary schools are NDC we know how to do it.
Okay. Okay.
And for you to say private secondary schools no friend then double track, who told you that parents are interested in double track?
Okay.
Double track system now parents are complaining. There were its own child and the president the double track is a knee-jerk measures what the bay. It is not a permanent thing. So it tells you that on Yaza, Senator Frache, or at the Papabia, or Baba Kayando. And so when the NDC says,
okay.
As for my brother and my student, today I'll treat him as my student. And forgive him of whatever.
No, he withdrew, so let's let him.
Next time,
Lawyer, the private schools make free education. Even the Minister of Education, or private school for.
Okay.
Good. You tell me, what's the private school? Want to offend count? You can't make
okay.
You catch on there. Look, under no circumstance will National Teachers Council what was fix the time, date, the okay exams without considering them. You venue. And then what the letters are out there. Because of venue, it's in our career was suspended examination. Or in fact, it's a lie. It is because John Mahama said that we are going to cancel. They went back And one day went and consult, say, ya kona catch on there, when you are, said you for Yanchana, I catch there, ya baby go on manifesto. Please. If national enemy as a teacher, some action from our day, some exams, make data. Before I make date, no, I should have a venue where I'm going to write the exam before I sign my set, my say the Mumbra motor exams. 80 on Yano. Number 2, Yanko Okada.
Oh no,
no,
don't do this thing. I'm asking Uba program.
You said
Meba. I will talk about Okada, but I've asked you about issue about say NPP for NDC for say NPP for implement your that we'll come to Okada. Don't worry. There will be time for Okada.
Okada no come because you know instead as the NPP for what turn back no walk Mayaka. Remember, after mocking us, NPP now implementing our People's Manifesto. Manama, that is correct. Because you can't there, you catch on there, you implement, you legalize your Okada. In the road minister, on the mention, no, on your consultation, and people out, have a catch hand there. October, or the consultation out here, you know, or the cabinet, here.
But the vice president has said they will not legalize.
That is how I can tell that this party is confused. When the vice president is talking left, the minister of roads is talking right. Who should we listen? A confused political party in power. It's me catch on there. In some area Kenya was there. 1 year the People's Manifesto. Yanam the yeko form. Yakacha galamse fu there. Galamse fu. The now the Danko Akufo the catcher go abuasi there. Galamsi obo ngun. In the way gun. Ogun we no so no. Oje mu excavator. No the man party for more dear Galamsi. This is what happened under the Danko Akufo. In some ya catcher on there. Ya ba ya no. Ono na Danko Akufo na no kofo. When running just to do it. Oh, yes, yeah. This is not what we want. Look, you have been in government for, God knows, 3.5 years. It is just left with 82 days for election. You are just running helter-skelter, just cutting sword here and cutting sword here. How can you tell me a man, John Mahama, who was commissioning project in the days of 2016, December, almost in 2016 December, he was commissioning project. You are cutting sword, and you are telling me what? My lord.
My problem is
my problem is they were mocking us that free education is the private school become on your feasible. In there, they said they are taking ideas from the private schools. You book private schools fully be. You catch up from there. You about some. So ebanaze ene ebotumi ya ye da ma hum school no mo adwuma amore ye no bokodo o wa ka kire de ye fo won ka free education no ye se won be kan ya na akofo ado se onye aba din se license share. Number 2, ye ka kire mu de licensure exams. Teachers are what all licensure exams no. Said what afreche o wo lawyer ti wo ya ye teacher am we kukram you know wa charge that madam ye teacher ni emi am kire me ka charge wo your friend elite college na no mo kwa mu student go pass. How will you tell me say and I'm qualified? It's my make a child, ye catch on the ye betwim no on them the meeting was suspended licensure exams no we no wa bon chokon to wa bon eti wa ka kire there licensure is suspended because there was no venue. How can you tell me this? Kokona story we work. It's me catch on there. Look, People's Manifesto is working in opposition and it will work in government. And Goma can be there. Look, all you need to now the Uncle Akufo. I turn it roundabout. Now, Baba catching there. Baba in Yamoriano. Yes, government manifesto the best people of Ghana. It is the best of Ghana for. That's how that be people. That's about my ya. Those days, that's one woman. In the end, your men are incompetent to put together a document that will work for you in government. And for that matter, you are coming to we the opposition for you to get our document to work. Then we are saying that look, we are okay. Use it to serve Ghana and use it to serve them well.
Okay. Relax.
Relax.
Why her time to do
14 to 24. Into 10 minutes per paper.
Honorable Okuama. I don't know Muria and DC for Manifesto implement.
Lawyer. You see, here again, I think say And this is for Dr. Bawunyaka say, Omon Kanya is true. And when they even read, I don't think say be a comprehension or more challenge for comprehension. You see, Dr. Hans say, Omoka so more ebe legalize Okada. Transport Minister Ekon and say, Omo year consultation. Consultation, that been done a consultations ebe year conclusive evidence say consultation a friend saying in favor of a review, a friend saying cancellation or the legalization of Okada. We are consultations are now so we are stakeholder consult engagement. It could be for or against. For all you know, no, after the consultations, no, it will turn out to be said at the end of the plan and heading a year feasible. We should discuss it. It could turn out say true. Until we won't get because and you see you can't dispute also it because Minister can say they did it started from far away in as far back as 2019. You know what Bobo a friend saying institutions stakeholders. Bobo GPITU4, Bobo Way, Bobo none of them as we speak today has come out to say Minister who's control where afterthought. None of them has ever said so. And in the consultation, and yes, the minister was only putting out a friend saying an information. He was not putting up a decision. And I said, on can say, President so my country say, or legalizing Okada. You see, now how can I say this country, when will we ever go to the moon? Omawi, Ghana, Omawi. With the mentality of the NDC, when will we ever go to the moon?
When I go for the liver.
And then a minimum, I ship, a num swoosh. A minimum, I yellow play, a num dream. I believe says, I breno. The NDC for no hormone. Comaka said, I want to damn so by year, and I live at that year. I'm not to forgive you. You would have said, I want to damn. You would have told Ghanaians. So, I'm going to at time. If you conceive the idea, say, space, and there can say, if you more and bread in the India, you explore the possibility, say, if you have a friend saying, a real. Now, Sabi, say, see to trade the environment on that time, and yes, one. This is what is happening today, in today's world. People are talking about Okada. Okada problem, I didn't know Okada, I didn't buy. Okada problem, I quite a bad, and I say. We don't have enough roads. They are not not traffic. And I'm more lawyer, let me tell you, say, may take it from me. There will be any more police me, a general, so Okada. Will be son say, wo Okada. Huh? And that's what Robert say. I'm Okada. Mammy or to make sure to make this guy. My grand temple and capri. Nobody. And so even the police themselves even have a challenge implemented this law. So effectively, this law is not working. The police were here the same. Omo Gyan omo bisa mo say, "We have met Ohene. We crash have met Ohene. We license what they can motor Ohene. Motor no registration This is what the Okada people go through daily. Because the police cannot implement it. And any law that is not implementable is as good as what? Dead. The police will tell you. Because lawyer, you Jimmy for and on over for be say, made it for a Kumase, Kejetia. Na traffic into traso na me news ka was okay mate no wa gene sempoa oduru ya police agent na almost say wa gene ska ana police dey be say Okada driver say krachi pa mami o tetiri wo gene ska was I na gene ska ya kiro can you imagine this? So the law itself is what is yamutu. The law itself is kaput. What the Okada people go through licenses they don't have. You should tell us, say, obey someone free. Give you a phone
okay, so then MPP, MPPs on this issue.
One, If the free senior school, free senior school, eventually will solve Okada problem. How many of our kids will ask say Okada? You know, if Dr. Hans will not ask your kids to go and ride Okada. Because that lawyer may for Okada, every parliament house, Echo airport, maybe this say, me from that flight between them into Germany. We see, they are such reckless individuals. Say, woman for who say read their soul, say can be cross so, say when Jesus Christ. Lawyer, I wish you have second experience.
I won't tell my experience.
Lawyer, I will discuss Okada.
These things are people. Me say there is a equal I won't go what is say hospital one more. So when you answer another corner say catch say Okada. There's some they don't treat you well. I'm here to. Yes, I'm here to. What I said to us.
About the challenge that will not be acceptable.
Yes. And you know, I tell you, say, these people are not serious. They are not serious.
Then MPP be have.
MPP for say, and then you mean charge. Oman pay ni kufu abreso. No two kwama na no foreign direct investment. And then oman pay ni if kufu free so no. And this foreign control na bramasem pente no abonten we account ni we die nie dey kufu za yi emergency ward no almost dey kufu fi a what you say okwa yokokotem tram trobagy on bagy 8 years. What did you have to show Ghanaians? And you make good year as a result of doing so. And then oman peni na don't go for what as far as 2008 and all they say we must change the basis of this economy. We must change it from a godless economy to an industrialized economy. That is what President Akufo-Addo said. He exposed that as far as 2008. True to it, no, and then or they want this one for three. They back across the your pump I said kind of for best one so. Now by the next 4 years, you will be quite weird. Not when you get and what? And then you can say, Mopini, the die soon in answer and net companies are on your cars. VW Renault, Omina, I get cards of Moba, a bit more bagana, ye car Ghana. Okay, doctor, a lawyer. Me say, when we will be here, will be our address. I be to trace you. Said a nay Ghana Kada. I mean, yeah, do not say, sir, a friend saying, street name, house number, and address in your year, Juma. I feel a rabbi basse, we a few will be periodically, no, or so we who pay 2 fees. And you can't run away because by the time you're taking with Bia or Ghana no so. And you know what money don't crab on car now about video before the mobile. I'm very low cost cars.
Okay.
I'm my idea, I'm on 4 my day at the take.
Thereby facing out Okada.
Thereby facing out Okada. It's Okada for now. Okada people no have, and in fact, let me say this and thank Vice President Mahmoud Bawumia. Konan say no mugushia. And on video before translate a year pam say Omobeye Casa, would be called other West African and other African countries. But Ghana had you low cost efforts and fuel consumption and cars and Ghana food now, more.
Okay.
This is what a serious government is.
Maybe that's I'll come back.
The true development of this country and no attack.
I'll come back to you.
Can you imagine this?
Teacher,
professor,
please. Teacher, Kujo Tepanyina Susu says the EC fee is justifiable. It don't help sanitize presidential candidates. Presidential position must be essentially maintained and respected. Greetings to Honorable Suleiman Adamu. Okay, thank you for your message. Lawyer, good evening to you. When it comes to social interventions and very credible policies, the MPP is far ahead of the NDC, of which President Nana and all his lieutenants deserve yet another 4 years to do additional more. Condes Bedu Seshi Asafo Sansas, this message. This one says, okay, lawyer, legalization of Okada will increase robbery in this country because the Ghana Police Service has said it before that some robbers were using motorbikes. Gyan sends us this message. This one says, the lawyer told the NDC man that we teachers want licensure exams to option our license as professionals and also to make teaching a profession in Ghana. Why should I hold a driving license before I can drive my own licensed car? Ask him for me. Say Hambla. Yakrom sends us this message. Baroski from Asiswa says the unnecessary and useless manifesto since independence is this NDC 2020 manifesto. Ghanaians, you've life matter. Say no to Okada legalization. Hi to Dr. Kingsley Nyako incoming MP for Okada so constituency. This one says, good evening to you, Ohene. Please, who started the process that led to the writing of teacher licensure exams? Please educate us. Okay, I'm sure you know who started it. Ghanaians are not ready for a correction, fluid, Mahama or maintenance officer. A Jurassic Shadumase constituency need Honorable Alaji Mohammed Salisu Bamba as the MP for better development. Mohammed Kwabena Hudu, Ejura Dagomba line sends us this message. This one says, I think 1 billion is even cheaper. A whole president of Ghana, please, they should stop saying it's expensive. Or anybody from Bobua say is not very happy with those who are condemning the 1 billion. OPK got so visionary, competent, and Ado has performed better with its 3 SHS, 1 district, 1 factory, planting for food and jobs, 1 village, 1 dam, etc., which super incompetent, messageless Mahama and Zandisi couldn't implement even one as their legacy, and 1 good term deserves another. So 4 more years for Nana to do more because Mahama and the NDC want to deceive us. Regards to Honorable Martin Ajay Mensa, Kosa incoming MP for Chechiman South, and Honorable Evans Bobie Ahafo, Regional Minister and MP for Ahafo North. The NDC is just confused as to what they want to do. 4 more years for Nana Francis from Takwa sends us this message. Hi, lawyer, we Ghanaians never give chance for the NDC to legalize Okada in this modern Ghana. Yao Sapong Wama Henso Ahafo region sends this one. I'm sure I got that name not butchered but correct. Abbas says, how can the Electoral Commissioner just charge any amount they like? They must not be allowed to do this. After all, they know President Akufo-Addo can use the corruption money to pay MPP. Oh, Ghana. Electoral Commission is Electoral Commission is an independent institution. NDC has nothing for Ghanaians. Whilst others are moving to electronic cars, NDC thinking about how the masses use Okada to increase death toll. Seshibia West for Bernard Blay, Commander General Valentine Seshi Yamacha sends us this one. Lawyer, thank you. I say thank you to my name is Jaho Koku from Akatsi South. The NDC and Mr. Atta should note that Ghanaians are not dogs to be tricked. Who told you the private school owners are ready to sacrifice their profit maximization target by accepting free SHS? How sure are you that management and policies from government will not contradict the idea of proprietors? Who told you that the private schools were not consulted before double track? Let's get serious. Walanyo from Makatia says, how much was the filing fee for NDC as a party during their presidential primaries? Yet, they were able to pay. Isn't just to share crocodile tears with the other small political parties. Those double registration doers must not be allowed to go scot-free. Why should we at all? Counting on this disobedient citizens to know that you have to register once, but not accounting. Okay, I'm sure. Lord, thank you. This is how NDC has been doing. This is collapsing so many, collecting so many voter ID cards in their time. Leave them. Thank you, lawyer. Okay. Good evening to you. Lawyer Mahama says Nana Addo should stop giving people free things. My question is, what about free healthcare he has promised? Great Papa Sanko responds this message. This one says, good evening to you. Paying 100,000 is not that much because president monthly salary is 25,000. Mayweather inside Sashi Kramokrom sends us this message. From Agogo Jables. Never trust the NDC people because they come to steal and eat our money. Ghanaian voter for someone who listens to our cry and help people is Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. 4 more for Nana to do more. This one says, hey, Mr. Mahama, I think he is confused. You told Ghanaians that we cannot introduce free SHS. Now you want to add private schools. Honorable Francis Appiah, Assembly Member Shia Piase sends us this message. This one, okay, let me read also some of the WhatsApp messages to by way of fairness and equity. Lord, good evening to you. I like your program and your conduction, but tell the NDC people that we do not have short memories in Ghana. My name is Philip from Obuasi. Philip, thank you for your message. This one says, lawyer, good evening to you. Please, what is inside the NDC manifesto that the MPP is copying? Abba, Okada, or Azar Big Push? Anyway, we haven't forgotten the Hope City, which never was set. Daban sends this one. Lawyer, good evening to you. Please, what is inside? Okay, I've read your message. It also says, good evening to you, lawyer. The NDC man, do they have private schools to their so-called free SHS? Lawyer, good evening to you. The NDC rep is too emotional for my liking. But then, since when did the NDC come to the realization that SHS is possible? George Mahama sends us this message. This one says, I am Michael from Kwabri East. Please, lawyer, when is the Electoral Commission going to register we Ghanaians who just enter into the country after government opened the airport? Also, if all the presidential candidates pay the 100,000, where is this money going to? Thank you, lawyer. Well, the money will be with the Electoral Commission, and those who are able to get, I think, 25% of the votes, their money will be given back to them, or part will be given back to them. Please ask your guests about NAPCO. Today, NAPCO is not on board. Good evening to you, lawyer. The NDC man should stop the propaganda and show gratitude and glory to President Addo for his unflinching love and immense dedication towards speedy development of Ghana and Ghanaians. 4 more for Nana. And there's Alta, aka Mayor 1. This one is coming from Ashon, Cape Coast, Kotokraba, Zongo. Hi, this one is coming from Ranko from Asante Mampong. The NDC man is I will not read that one, my brother. Lawyer, good evening to you. The NDC man should not fight you over your time allocation to the finalists because we do not know what at all he is talking about. Keep doing the good job you're doing. We are glued to or start listening to the Punch Live. Nana Sante from Achankrom Senior High School, Ejuso Municipality sends us this message. This is a video. This one says, what lawyer already some of the so-called smaller parties are being sponsored to split some votes of some parties in some region. Their own shadows chasing them. They should continue with that same joy and happiness to register them. As you rightly said, wishing to be the first gentleman of the land should not be reduced to the lowest level so that anybody will go for a form. Check out the US and other countries. Definitely, if you have good policies, you will get sponsors. If the NDC could use registration to deter others from joining the race, why the whole country should go ahead with the filing. Those who can should go for it. Amankwah sends us this one. Okay, hi lawyer, you go. God bless you for your good work. The NDC thing, Ghanaians have short memory. It is not. This is a woman who was the education minister who destroyed Ghana educational system, and they are now bringing her as running mate. Ghanaians should think sharp for JM to collapse Ghana's economy. I am Kwabena from Kwandai. The NDC man did not know what is licensure examination. Can every individual get up and practice as a nurse because of the license? Good evening to you, lawyer. Inshallah, the people of Ghana are ready to vote against John Dramani Mahama and the NDC because they don't have vision for Ghana youth. Let Ghanaians know that MPP is the future of the youth of Ghana. Regard to Honorable Gyan, incoming MP for Kintampo South, Kwajo Sumaila sends us this message. This one is coming from Kwabena Poku Sefshi Asafo. NDC that introduced national service for diploma nursing trainees in 2011 are now saying they will cancel national service for teachers who are even going to be awarded degree. You see the hypocrisy and double standards. I am an NPP supporter, but I am strongly against the teacher licensure exams because the implementers are not running it properly. Last year, I paid 220 cedis, but could not write the exams and did not get my money back. Nana Say from Kumasi is not happy at all. You have no right to take his money and not return the money if you are not going to run the exams. Take the implemented to court. Lawyer, thank you. I agree perfectly with you, lawyer, for the Electoral Commission filing fee, giving a whole supremacy, hegemony, and sovereignty of this country to you, and you can't afford paying this fee. And others are saying the money is outrageous. Then some people do not qualify to be candidates on the ballot paper. Ghana need to be governed seriously, and we need serious and ready to rule candidates to march the nation to the promised land. Teacher Maxwell at Google State College sends us this message. Last one, my time is running. Honorable host, good evening to you and your panel members. Per my notice, this ruling government has raised governance to the next level. The opposition and NDC has now realized their mistakes and are desperately willing to come back and correct their errors during their era. And no wonder they are propagating free agenda, which they condemn, gone at the days when this government was implementing. But to be frank, we are cool with this current government, and we hope to keep them in government for the 3 decades and more. Winifred Nana say from Asante Agona sends us this message. This one says, OPK, I read message somewhere. Lawyer, good evening to you and your panel members. Please ask the NDC man for me. What about we private school at the lower level? I mean basic level. That's the one for you. Good evening to you. My name is Francis Kobina from Ifiekuma Tadi. I like this program. NDC pa Okada. Okay, 4 more years for Nana. And the NPP, we go cry December because of this Okada. Okay, plenty of the Okadas. Chief Social Future MP for Mena says, Ghanaians have now realized that the ex-President Mahama and the NDC lack credibility, so they shouldn't think of winning power in this presidential and parliamentary elections. In fact, the People's Manifesto, which is full of lies and propaganda, cannot be implemented. And then that 2 minutes, and I'll go to my panel members. Teacher Kujo, I've read your message somewhere. Baroski, the unnecessary. Okay, this you're insulting words, I cannot read them. The EC has not paid the officials who took part in the registration exercise and yet want to start a new exercise. This never happened during the NDC era. Officials were paid before a new exercise started. When is the EC going to pay the officials? Nana Safo Fenso North, Akomadan, greetings to Maxo Nimako, aka Bishop Manson Kwanta, NDC Constituency Secretary, and Honorable Ali Yaya, Offensive North Constituency Communication Officer. Okay. This one says, good evening to you, lawyer. The Japan royalties is carrying NDC. 4 more for His Excellency Nana Kufuado, and Honorable Call Kwansa Hayford, MP from Fansiman Constituency. Kobna Sopon sends us this one. Let me read the last one, and then I come to the studio. Please write all the NDC man. He can't throw that into Ghanaians' eyes. Tell him if they can't beat Nana Addo, they should join NPP. For more for Nana to do more. Attack Kwekudia Sakura Ono. Okay, Sakura Ono sends us this one. Sakra Ono. But Uchron Sakura. Sakra Ono. I know Sakra Ono because it is a republic. It was a republic before Ghana became a republic. Courtesy the late lawyer Kwadwo Owusu-Afriyie Sir John. He has put Ono, Sakra Ono on the world map. Lord, please saw the NDC man. He can't throw that. I've read that one. I'm going to my panel members. Okay, so it is 9:50 per my watch. We are good to go. Now, the last issue on board, which is boldly before you. Okay, Mahama says he will give motorbikes on high purchase to the Okada. Why this is everything about Okada? Okay. Dr. Baumia says they will swap old cars and bikes for new cars. Now let's discuss. I'll give you 3 minutes. I'll give him 3 minutes, and I'll use 2 minutes to. So your hands, 3 minutes. Start work.
Lawyer.
It is now 9:52.
Yes, sure, Okada. I thought that we were talking about. We said we shouldn't discuss Okada before we realized.
We have discussed Okada.
I'm well quite teasing. Then you stopped me, but I'm okay with that. You see, possibly you are a lawyer, you are a DCE, so you don't see the essence or the reason why people walk Okada. Okay. But my can sure that unless of course the news portal was wrong, the best graduating student of UW recent congregation is an Okada rider. Okay. And
you're happy that he is?
Master, Obia wait to Okada to go university. I should not be happy for him. Okay. Ghana no ye na na papa no school. Another ye na na ye ho. Okay. Emna Sabio Tefrek.
Why did NDC ban Okada 2012?
We did not ban Okada.
You make it illegal. You made it illegal in 2012.
Nobody has made Okada ban because it wasn't illegal for anybody to ban. Don't interject.
So why would you legalize?
I will not go there. Let me give my 3 minutes. Don't interject me this time around.
Okay.
Yes. Now, we are NDC if we free there. Okada or you may be a sabi option kofu. We have people when you that's what they survive on. Okay. Kigali is the finest city or possibly city in Africa. Now, Okada is legalized. Over at Ghana, it failed. I go for him under your government. That's legalized. Again, yes, see, you better legalize. You better make sure that you will ride Okada in the best way, so that tomorrow, see, yes, see, you legalize into the you one portion of the road and we move on. Every district will have a factory. Today I'm asking you how many districts no more factories. And another catcher we built only 45 or whatever. You threw dust into Ghanaians people our eyes. But we are okay because we have seen you. May I catch you on there? John Dramani Mahama Osi, She Okada no, Nkrofo to make what they show one. Or go to a mobile ma die high purchase. It is better there. I don't know. It's true time illegalize ya warrior. Illegalize obey. It's for one from reckoning. A lawyer need for one from reckoning. 1 year number quando. Na se do te for to work man. And who baby a no bafa. About 2 am hon train ya mo want to say. No we 2 widen. What are ye juma? No once akona no.
Thank you very much.
If you free there. Okada no dey. Yaba. You be legalize. E be make sure there. What you hon ejuma. One want one.
Me that say. I will go 3 minutes.
Yeah, you see,
the issue I bank, I payment no way no.
Yes.
My attention has just been.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. So far,
but unfortunately the time is up.
Yes.
So with 3 minutes, you know the back and one any problem.
So far, say no can no one say woman akwa ya ma akufa da kotu. You see, mo create mess. Mo create mess in the gangantuam efforts in a portion. Na mo jana ho. Na obi a ono no obe inherit here o take steps. 2 years aduming na what one amaka fine you can fancy in that ye dey nya dey high hwe Dr. Yahan say president ma'am Kufuado onam na wo treat a shortcut when he has to be commissioning projects lawyer me see in the history of the Fourth Republic no government, I repeat, no government has done as much as President Akufo-Addo has done in his first 4 years. First time. Now, no president, a vice president, Baumia Kachre is for say. Yeah, the year Baba to for the first 3 years, 4 years, the DN Abato. Moso, Monyamu dear from President France, Mills Abreson, a bit to 22 of them. Moment for records on 2.
Ya catch them some my debate. Most more yeah.
No, you see, you were the one who was complaining about friends interjection.
Interruption. That
time is running no.
So we should debate it.
So what I say, me say, ask them. Nanu ya President Mama kujina simpioso. Waka say kutubro crop market. One
Kajetia market.
Kajetia. All of them, I say, or pay tribute to President Mills. And yet these are the very things that what are to everyone say as his achievement to. And ask yourself, say, even with that, how many years did it take? Sure, sir, hospital, I'm saying what tapa, Kumewu, Ebiwo, Aferi, 1 year now. These were projects, President Kufuor, a Koku secure funding,
Massa, and you're credit.
Even
yes,
with the
Asantimemu, Gyan Waha,
even
Asantimemu,
ability of funding, it took you 8 years without completing.
What have you done in Ashanti?
You see,
tell us.
What when you 8 years? And then must say, Akufo-Addo and 4 years into.
Yeah, please.
You see, what have you done in Ashanti?
What doing?
It
is time. You gave me. I ended in 55. It is time. It's 58.
Don't do this.
There's no 1 minute.
Go.
I stopped.
Me say, he's even here. Don't know what. University President Akufo-Addo
Dodo, I see university.
NDC for
so many. Let's see.
President Mama, at the Asokobo form 6 January 2017.
I will come. Gyan Maya was for M people.
You see, after I can
say 4 years. Gyan Maya.
Oh, see, what have you done?
Yes, see, I what have you done?
Boss site now, Musayno. Boss site now, the man who Ibrahim Mama. President Mama Esano 6 January.
What have you done in Ashanti? Your party. Tell me what you have done. Tell me what you have done in Ashanti region. Ashanti region.
Oh yeah, what you are doing. 1 minute.
We have given you regional hospital. We have given you Kajetia market. We have given you Gabonso teaching. We have given you Tapa. We have given you Bepai.
Are you forgetting your national television?
Your national television.
So why are you doing
this? We have done all this. Tell me what you have done in Ashanti region. What have you done in Ashanti region? Bring your records. Your records. Bring it and let us debate it.
Okay, Dr. Hans.
What have you done?
Can't you say? Teacher for one.
Let's see what have you done in Ashanti?
3 months now. They are those who are going to.
Yeah, in a way, you are Ashanti. I told you what you have done.
Thank you very much.
2013, 2016, man for betting back ground.
Yeah, fire.
Those
we expanded
the future of this.
We expanded. And I'm telling you, sir, you have not done anything. There is no monumental project you have done in Ashanti region. I am challenging you. What have you done in Ashanti region?
Your man.
John Mahama built the KJT for you. John Mahama built the Assyria hospital for you. John Mahama built Avoy for you. John Mahama built Tapa hospital. John Mahama built Kumasi for you. John Mahama built Kumaru. John Mahama did professor. No, the point is that I am telling you that what have you done? What did you do? What did you do? In Ashanti region. Tell me what monumental thing you have done.
What position? And I debate it.
No, what position? 148 billion. What have you done?
So for that kind of home, I don't know.
Let's say the 122 million. We have 148 billion. 148 billion. What did you do? You have not done anything. You cannot mention anything you have done.
Please. But I must say, you bring money at Trana. A shall say a basis Sabrina. Now, what you said in your coupon, my best ever return, there was someone come and come. Second.